Ladies and gentlemen, I'm CurlyStew, and welcome to this week's episode of Gamers Theater Shadowrun Returns. Alright, so we just figured out some connections with Sam Watts, got ourselves a fancy new cyber eye, and generally just geared ourselves up a hell of a lot better than we were before. So, let's go and see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into, huh? Yeah, there's Johnny Clean, our decking buddy from down below. Let's go see if Mrs. Kubota has anything to say about this. Alright. How else may I be of service? Is Mr. Delilah here tonight? Yes, Mr. Delilah in the back bar. That's usually where he does business. And, yeah, no, she doesn't have anything really useful. Oh, actually, before I forget, we have a bunch of points to spend. Alright, so let's get our decking. Ooh. Yeah. Because basically, the better decking kits that we can use, I assume the better will be. I don't really know, because we haven't really decked at all. So, until we actually do, I won't really have an idea of, you know, the proper way to be decking. So if there are Shadowrun Return veterans out there that are like, no, man, you should have put all this into this skill point, just bear with me, because I haven't seen any of this yet. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Mr. Delilah looks small and tough, with an untraceable shotty on his... Oh, wow. With an untraceable shotty on his back and a heavy vest under his trench coat. He's got the air of someone who gets things done and occasionally does them himself. He might be an ex-runner, one of the rare ones smart enough to move over to management when he felt his reflexes slowing down. Yeah, what do you want? Well, he is a runner, so he's got to have a sense of humor and sarcasm, right? No, nothing much. An island in the Pacific, palm trees, booze, that kind of thing. A smartass, huh? I love a smartass. Really? No. Okay, I was dead wrong. Now tell me what the hell you want so I can get on with my night. Coyote sent me. He glances at you sideways like you're speaking a foreign language. She sent you to talk to me. What, did she slag the run? Is that it? Why don't you tell me herself? That's a show of disrespect. She's downstairs in the medbay. Got her arm torn off on the job. Holy hell. How'd she make it back? Yeah, I pulled her ass out of there. Mr. Delilah looks you up and down, takes you all in. Yeah, I bet you did. Okay, tell Coyote no hard feelings. I'll have someone else get the stones. Listen, you look like the sort of man who might run a crew of your own one day. You might need a little talent. When that happens, you come to me. I'll set you up. I'll remember that. You do that. Well, I don't know if I'm actually going to be running my own crew in this game, but that would be awesome because I'm making connections. Alright, so we just got to go back to Coyote. I don't know what she was so afraid of him about. I mean, she was like terrified. I mean, she wasn't terrified. She was more scared of Mrs. Kubota than anything, but I mean, she did not want to talk to that guy, and she's fit enough to be able to, so. You're back. I think the highlights of the Wolves game will be on soon. Want to take a load off and watch with me? You know someone named Jessica? just ignore the entire question altogether. Hey, you want to do this with me? You know someone named Jessica? Her brow furrows. No, why? That's the name of Sam's sister. Jessica Watts. Yeah, he mentioned her once. It didn't sound like they got along well. Your comlink chips, and the screen shows the smiling face of Officer Aguirre. If he's smiling, it must be about money. Are all the cops on the take as happy as you? Yeah, we have our own clubhouse and everything. As per our discussion, I'm informing you of another Ripper murder. The victim worked at the NTSB investigation facility on the docks. You owe me for this. Put it on my tab. You there now? Better get here quick before McCluskey arrives. The image on your PDA dissolves as the call ends. Another Ripper murder? Where? The docks. I've got to go. Okay, listen. I want to help. You dragged me out of the Royale before. Something bad happened. Worse than getting my arm torn off. And Sam was my friend. You head to the docks and I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister, Jessica. She might be able to help us. Thanks. I appreciate the help. Alright. Now, hopefully, Paco will be able to assist us on this run, because I don't really want to just... You know, I like having an extra gun around me, you know, to take bullets. I'm not a street samurai. I'm not exactly the most hardened of warriors. But I'm hoping that these docks will be like an opportunity for us to see what decking is really like. Because, you know, I've played games like Deus Ex, you know, Human Revolution, and other games where hacking is like a big deal, but you know, they really call it a big deal, but it's really just to open one or few doors, and the people who invest in guns are really the coolest. I mean, if I could do stuff that, like, street samurais would be jealous of, now that's the kind of stuff that I would be very happy to be a decker for. Alright. So... oh boy. Lone Star Guard. The guard looks bored. He toys with his gun absent-mindedly, like he might shoot something on a whim just to watch it die. Hey, you're about to trespass on corporate property. You looking to get dusted, street scum? I'm working with Lone Star on a crime scene investigation in the NTSB warehouse. Sure you are. And I'm Luffler, the King of Dragons. Beat it. Okay. Well, so far being a decker in terms of etiquette has done absolutely nothing to get us anywhere. What's this? Maybe we can like sneak around the side. Homeless man. Who raised you, a pack of wolves? That ladder is rightfully mine. I'm not taking it far. I just need a little boost over the fence. Oh, you breaking into the NTSB warehouse too? If you see any of them airplane blankets or pillows, snag me one. Okay. I will do just that. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to talk to the whore. I don't want to talk to the prostitute. Well, that's great and all, but how can we use said ladder? Is there something over here? Because looks like there's like a little pocket over here that we can get into, but I'm not seeing any icons or anything. Nope, nothing there. I don't know, maybe this chick does have something that we can use. Hey, you looking for a good time? Oh. Know anything about the NTSB? Yeah, the bums around here have been stealing old crap from that place for years. Not worth my time, though. Well, I have the money and if I need her to distract the guard, but I also have a ladder. So, let's use this. Alright. I think if we just go along the stretch of the fence, we should be able to find an area that we can use it on. Like, that looks boarded up. Come on. Ugh. Come on. Like, I don't just want to pay my way through. I mean, if I have the charisma and the skills to, if I have like the abilities and the skill points to do something one way, I mean, I want to do it that way. I don't just want to pay my way through. That's boring. But I don't know where to go. Come on, audience, help me out here. Shut at your computer screen as loud as you can, and maybe I should be able to hear that through some time-dimensional portal or something. Ah, screw it. We're paying the whore. There. Go have fun. Oh! I had to do both of them. Because, duh, because the guard isn't blind and he can be like, hey, what's that guy doing at the other end of the fence over there? He's probably not, totally not breaking his way into this facility. Sweet. So yeah, you can stop screaming at your computer monitors now. Thank you for the assistance, though. Any help from the audience is always appreciated. Yes, let's go. I don't know how I'm going to get out without raising suspicion, though. Because that wasn't a two-way ladder. That was your standard issue metal and plastic ladder. So I don't really know how we're going to get out of here. Alright, here's our guy. Let's see what he found. Took your sweet time, didn't you? You know the traffic these days. Fill me in. We had time to go over the evidence while you were en route. Turns out this might not be a Ripper murder after all. I left the computer on in the office over there if you want to see for yourself. The victim worked here at the NTSB warehouse as a black box researcher. NTSB? The National Transportation Safety Board. This warehouse is used to go over the wreckage from plane crashes to try to determine what happened. The Vic was in charge of their highest priority investigation at the moment. We've gone through the victim's computer and his case notes indicate he was selling secrets. Idiot kept records. That'll get you killed quick. It did. Some runner like you probably offed him to cover up his own court master's involvement and try to make it out like a Ripper killing. Here's the office key. Check it out for yourself if you want. I will do just that. Actually, I want to see what these guys... Oh, and here's our fancy, crazy dwarf again. CurlyStew! Surprised to see you here. Let me guess. Officer Aguirre tipped you off. Someone you must have made an impression on him at the market yesterday. Or your cred stick did. At any rate. Anyway, surprise. We've got another Ripper victim on our hands. So what's the story with this one? The victim's male, mixed Native American descent, age 38. Based on the condition of the body, it looks like he was killed around 2 in the morning. Cause of death? Unknown. Several internal organs were removed from his body after death, quite gruesomely. I'm not sure if the killer even knew what they wanted before they started cutting. Not much else to tell you yet, really. He does have a lot of pre-existing scar tissue, so he probably had a major surgery at some point in recent history. Unfortunately, with the organs gone, I can't determine the nature of the surgery. Any idea which organ the Ripper was after this time? Well, the killer definitely took the lungs. The more I look at it, though, the other missing organs may just be eviscerated within the chest cavity. Let's see. Who's that woman over there? No clue. She just showed up, next of kin, I think. Is McCluskey getting any closer to a suspect? McCluskey doesn't find his ass with both hands. Don't tell him I said that, though. How's Aguirre doing on the case? He seems like a real go-getter. Aguirre would love to solve it before McCluskey and get his gold detective shield. Plus, he'd love to see McCluskey suck it in in front of his superiors. He's already tried to bribe me to keep information from McCluskey and slip it to him. I'm inspired by their tireless pursuit of justice. Did you take the money? He grins from ear to ear. Do you have any idea how much this job pays these days, sir? I don't think Aguirre's officer's salary is going to do much to seduce me into helping him. I'm going to take a look around. Good luck out there. I actually, like, I kind of wanted to bring up to him, like, hey, maybe it's not the Ripper. Because that seems more likely. Shannon Halfsky. You're not a cop? She looks up, watching you warily. I'm independent. What's your relationship to the dead man? The suspicion in her voice and eyes departs almost instantly when the subject turns to the deceased. He's my brother. I've been trying to speak with him, but I'm afraid his spirit is too disoriented by the recent journey to answer me. You're a shaman? Yes, for all the good it's doing me. If I could just make contact, I might be able to deliver justice and allow my brother's spirit to rest. Were there any other witnesses? Not as far as I can tell. Not among the living, anyway. Realization then dawns, bringing the light back into her eyes. But my brother's spirit may not be alone here this night. She closes her eyes and concentrates, droning a low chant you can barely hear. Yes, there are others. Other spirits who may be of help. Her features harden in frustration as if she's searching for someone that remains elusive. Sighing, she opens her eyes and fixes you with a stare. But I can't do it alone. What do you need? This warehouse contains the spirits of plane crash victims trapped between worlds. They wish to help. They wish to be heard. And I think they have something to say about my brother's murder. Lone Star won't let me in there, but you seem to have the run of the place. If you can find personal items that belong to the victims, I believe that I can get a summoned. I believe that I can summon a spirit to speak with us. I'll need at least 2 such objects. Can you find them for me? I'll do what I can. Okay. Wait, is this the room that... Wait, where's the room that he was saying that we can take a look at? Is this it? I'm gonna poke around in all these rooms anyway, so I might as well start here. Alright, let's check out the computer. The researchers' work cyber terminal has been left on, presumably by the Lone Star investigators. Case file 95. Several mechanical issues. Reported that the altimeter was reading the negative values. Copilot takes over the controls. Alright. Pilot cannot be contacted or located by a plane steward. Radios in Mayday. Crashes into an empty field. Okay, I don't even know what happened here. File's been corrupted. So it looks like as soon as... Wait. Pertain to NTSB case file. Of an equipment failure. Reading further into the blah blah blah. Okay. I'm not gonna sit here and read every single data terminal I find because, quite frankly, hold on, I'll get back to that. This appears to be the victim's locker. The door is slightly ajar. Yeah, sure. I'll take his stuff. Yeah, why not? I'll take his used toothbrush. But I was saying, like, I'm not gonna read every single like data terminal that I find because, quite frankly, while I do want to keep the plot moving and exciting, I personally want to get to some of the combat. So, you know, there's only so much that you can do in a 20-minute time span. We'll need at least 2. Yeah, blah blah. I already have them. What do you mean? I have the comb and I have the toothbrush. Maybe that's not enough. Did I take the comb and the toothbrush? I don't know. We got a whole warehouse to explore, so. Alright. Old shoes on the ground. Dig through the shoe pile. 3 shoes with no matching pair. Left blue sneaker. Okay. Oh. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, haunted objects, not just ones that are connected to the people that own them. I understand. Yep, let's do that, let's do that. Let's take some more money. I'm always in favor of getting more money. Hey, I'm a Shadowrunner. What do you want from me? And I'm a decker at that. I'm pretty sure in every single sci-fi movie that has some sort of hacking in it, the hackers are always scumbags. Alright. Well, now that we have these 2 haunted items, let's end this week's episode. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that'll actually conclude this episode because I'm just about running out of time. However, I will say that I'm not going to be posting on a weekly basis anymore. Instead, I'm going to be posting on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday basis. So I'm going to be posting 4 videos a week. You know, it depends how my work and all that has pertaining, but I'll do my damnedest to get these videos out before all of you pass out from waiting for my videos, like the awesome viewers and fans that I just know you are. So, that leaves it for this week's episode. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you next time on Gamers Theater.